Hello everybody and welcome back to Purbeck Valley Farm. So here we are, beautiful view. The crops are doing well. In fact, we're going to be harvesting at least one field today. Just standing on top of the Axion. Some people think that I have forgotten about this tractor, but no, it's been on the feed mixer. And since I've been mixing feed every day, mostly off screen, it just hasn't really been featured in the videos. Anyway, yesterday's episode did end up being not a total disaster, it's just I couldn't sell the pallets at the end, which was a bit of a shame. As you'll know, I did ask at the end of my previous episode if anybody knew the reason why I couldn't sell them at the designated sell point. The problem is I haven't actually posted that video yet at the time of recording this video. Of course it has been out for you, you might have seen it, so if anybody has suggested anything, I haven't seen yet, but next week, next Tuesday, hopefully we can sell them at a good price at the sell point which we've purchased. If you have helped me out, then thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Some things I just could not do without my viewers. It's very helpful having people watch my gameplay. So yeah, what we're going to do today is we're going to harvest the one field over at the new farm to begin with, and then I'm hoping to actually try out the new Reisch Mud Mod by Viper GTS 96. Oh, and I have actually tidied the place up a bit here. I've put the pallets back on the trailer nice and neatly. I did try it again, and it was making the sound for selling, but it wasn't selling, so mystery. These adding up, we might sell these today. In fact, probably will sell these today because they are going to be worth a lot of money. And it seems like a bit of a shame having them sat there when I am desperate for money. We have £407. And it looks like we have more, 75% full. Okay, so we'll give them a bit longer. Let's tab to the combine harvester, which is just here. I believe it is actually at the farm where we're harvesting anyway, so that's good. Makes it easy. The header's on the back. And we will go to the field. I just need to figure out exactly how we get to it. I know that the grass field is accessed from the road. We can go through here. That's fine. Yeah, so it's a canola crop. So we have the header on, we're ready to go. Now, there is a mod which allows you to bale canola straw, but I don't think it works with seasons. So I will be using that on a non-season series, possibly actually the competitive multiplayer. I think it's multiplayer compatible. If not, then I can get it into another series. And also, I don't know if you've noticed, but there has been a blog post by Giants about their upcoming precision farming, where you can actually analyse the soil and see what soil type you've got. Very interesting stuff. And you can also then base your crops on what soil type it is, because the soil type will affect the yield, I believe. So yeah, very interesting. It's good stuff like that which really does improve the game. Looking forward to it. But yeah, anyway, going back to the straw topic, we're going to have to chop it here. So it's not a huge field. Just right, really. And I think we'll actually try out the Reisch Mud Mod in this field. Be a good place to do it. We probably won't make too much money out of this, especially as I didn't plant it, so I'm not too sure how fertilised it is. It might not have been too bad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the mud. I did watch the tutorial video, so it shouldn't be too tricky. It looked fairly easy, so yeah, if I succeed, then maybe this video will teach you something. If not, then the one put on by Viper is ideal. It's just me trying it out, really, because there's something about mud. It's very satisfying to watch. Very stressful in real life, I can imagine. But in the game, yeah, there's just something fun about it, especially if you can get stuck and then you can get a chain and pull the stuck vehicle out. Good fun. Nothing like a bit of mudding. Oh, look at this, we go right down to the train line. And there is a train, so we should see it at some point. It's a nice field. Yeah, I haven't been here before. Hello, tree. Yes, I'm going to keep an eye out for the train. But it will turn up eventually. If I time lapse it, we might miss it, but with a bit of luck, I won't be time lapsing at the time. Right, well, there we go. We're getting through it, probably about halfway. I've not seen the train yet. I'm sure there's a train. There's me saying that there's definitely one. I don't think I imagined it. Okay, right, let's continue. Let's get this field finished. At least with canola we can just get through it really quickly. Now when it comes to setting up the mud, I don't think we're going to really be paying for the equipment used to do it, since this is just a test. We're going to get rid of it all later after this. I'm not going to keep it, I don't think, for this particular field. It would be brilliant in role plays and stuff like that, but it is just really to give it a go. I've missed a piece. Missed 2 pieces. But it is nice to have the mud. Because it wasn't that long ago when I was saying that FS15 had mud, and that gave the game a different feel. It made it feel more realistic. I think I just missed a piece again. Oh, I'll get it later. Yeah, so having 19 with mud is just brilliant. If only Giants could do it, that would be even better. Well, it wouldn't be better. The modders that create these mods are just unbelievable. Very talented. I'm saying that it should technically already be in the game. Finished. Okay, that's pretty good. Almost another full load. Not too sure if all this is going to fit in the trailer. But yeah, now the harvest is done, it can rain, and then we can make mud. There we go. By the look of it, it's not going to fit, but it's hard to say. No, don't think it's going to fit. We are full. 11,500 litres. Okay. Oh. Toggle rain weather. There we go. And look at that. We've got some mud. Oh no. Yeah, that's digging deep. Look at that. It's brilliant having mud. And that made my trailer mucky instantly. Wow, makes it slippery too. So yeah, if you want to create mud in other areas, you have to get the dirt and then you have to put the water on top. But in the fields, yeah, you just, you just get the rain. That's amazing. You see, we could make it muddy on the track too if we wanted to. I think I will try it. Oh, there's something so tempting. I know my canola's getting wet, but it's just fun. We could get something really heavy and put it in the field and see if we can actually get it stuck. That is sunk. Oh, of course I've got enhanced vehicle mod. Let's just disable that. Oh yes, that makes a big difference. I don't know how it performed with the base game 4-wheel drive, because this is actually put it into 2-wheel drive. This is with the enhanced vehicle pack 4-wheel drive, which is better than standard. I have to turn it off actually. It makes it too good. But this would have to be an extremely wet harvest for it to be looking like this. It does happen. That is amazing. Look at that. Okay, let's just put it back into... there we go. 2-wheel drive. We are flinging in the mud. Right, let's go and sell this, since we are making our canola incredibly muddy and probably worthless. It's actually impossible to get out of here in 2-wheel drive though. What about 2-wheel drive? Oh, we're already in diff lock. I was going to say 2-wheel drive and diff lock. That's with unlocked, and that is... no, wait. Let's just see here. It should be locking. Anyway, you can really fling that mud. It's brilliant. If you could get some speed up first, I bet you could actually do a donut or something in the field. Spin round. Good fun. Okay, well, yeah, we'll put it back into 2-wheel drive for the road, and the canola can go to whichever place is best. Gateway Industrial Park, which is very close. That is very convenient. Okay, it's torrential this rain. Maybe it will wash my tractor. Yeah, I'm very tempted to make a muddy track. That way we fully use the mod as well. How do you get in there? I think I might miss the turning. Of course, it's directly opposite the store. That's where we need to be. Yeah, so we do still have some canola in the combine, which I'm going to unload and get that sold as well. It's amazing how quickly it makes the trailer dirty. But then again, it would. If it was that muddy, with the tractor's tyres flicking all the mud up, it'd be dirty in no time. That's pretty good. Almost £20,000. It's about time we made some money. We have a lot of money in the onions. Right, standing start. Oh, look at that. I think this would actually look really impressive if you were doing maize. Like if you were doing it in the autumn, early winter, when it really does get this muddy. Or can get this muddy. Anyway, thank you so much, Viper. It's just incredible. So good to have mud back. Brilliant stuff. Let's see if I can actually make it to the combine. I guess what we should do is put a really heavy trailer on a really small tractor. Okay, what do we have in here? Yeah, I never saw the train. I don't know. I might have missed it. Another 2,300 litres. And look at the muddy marks we're leaving too. I love that it enhances that. It's not just like you're driving through a swamp and it leaves nothing behind. As I said, if we were doing maize, it would be very impressive and a really good opportunity to do some photos too. Some good cinematic photos. Now, the one thing which it doesn't do, I don't blame Viper for this, is it doesn't cover the road in mud. That would be incredibly hard to do. Maybe something Giants can do for the next game. I don't even know how you do it. If you could actually splatter the road with thick mud that you have to scrape up. Can you imagine? You see, this game has so much potential. So all we need to do now is move the combine. It'll be very interesting to see how that performs. But it's not towing a trailer or anything, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, here we go. There it goes, sinking straight in. Yeah, it's in 4-wheel drive, so let's put it into 2. It's performing really well. Look at that. 2-wheel drive and no problems. Amazing. Right then, so that's all the machinery covered in mud. Now as for placing the mud yourself, you have to get the dirt fill station and this very interesting looking... Oh look, it's even raining in the store. I've never seen that before. That's really well done. The AgriMaxx 9600 VPR. And what you do is you put the mud down, you water it with that, and then you get a nice muddy surface. I'm just wondering if I can actually use this cheat to put the dirt down quickly. There is mud. I guess, yeah, you get the dirt and then you'd water it and it would turn it to mud. So theoretically we have already created what you would do with the tanker, which Viper's video shows. So let's just say this is not the way you do it. It's not the way you should do it. In fact, I'm going to save it first. If I very slowly dump this, if I can do. Oh. There we go. That's like laying a new road surface, except it is actually slop. Interesting. We will do it the way that it's supposed to be done. And yeah, you should see now that is really muddy. Yep, look at that. Brilliant stuff. So good. Yes, I am at risk of saying amazing and stuff too much here. When I get excited, very excited about a mod, I do say it quite often. The same with the Matty Ferguson 6600 series. Yeah, I got pretty excited about that too. So, how do you do this yourself? Right, let's just very quickly demonstrate this. I'm going to save the game again so that nothing is sort of ruined by this. When I say ruined, I mean the money. So we have mud, we'll keep it. It's a bit interesting having a bit of mud to enter the farm. You can also get rid of it. There is a console command to remove it also. It's never permanent if you don't want it to be. So here we are at the placeable yard. If we go into the miscellaneous category, we'll see the dirt fill station, which you can just place. I guess I should probably put it somewhere out the way. There we go. And we'll also buy the AgriMaxx, which we'll pick up straight away. Yeah, I think we'll probably lease that. Even though we're going to get the money back. Just leave that trailer here. So yeah, when I reload the game next week, everything which we do from now on will have been deleted. Just for demonstration purposes. I'm not going to ruin the farm by covering everything in mud. Right, so look at this. So you would just fill it up with water, just standard water, from a river or a water fill point, up to you. And actually I think we will do this actually in the placeable yard, since that's where the trigger is. Because that's the good thing, that's the beauty of this, you can cover anything in mud, if that's what you want to do. So if you want to make like an off-road mudding track or something, you can do that. But as I just found out by cheating, you can just fill the trailer with mud and sort of bypass this stage, but That's the boring way. You want to do it the proper way. As far as I'm aware, the grass stays firm. It's just the arable fields, cultivated fields, anything, even a field which is growing, turns to mud. So we're going to need a bucket. Got the big Biobelts bucket here, high capacity, designed for lightweight material, not ready for dirt, but as I said, this is just a test. I'm just going to lay it out. So yeah, we've got dirt, fill it up with dirt. It does cost money by the look of it. Might have to add a bit of money in. Although I think one bucket load is going to go quite a long way. Okay, that's heavy. Yeah, so I'm going to try and keep it in a fairly straight line. It sort of spreads itself out anyway when we drive over it and apply water. Right. Go back over the other way. And then we'll put the water on top, and that should just convert it to mud. Might have overdone it there. Good thing is when you do touch it with the wheels, it does tend to spread out. A bit like the silage. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, we have a full tanker of water. Just spin round here. And quite simply, start it up. So you do have to hold down the I button. Okay, go back over it again. And that is how you create mud. So yeah, not the best place to do it actually on top of gravel, but if you did it in a forest or something, you can imagine you can make your own off-road mudding track. Good fun. Even more fun if you switch off diff lock and four-wheel drive. Except you don't move at all. There we go. So there's one more thing which I want to try out, and that is having an extremely heavy trailer in one of the fields. So I think the best way of doing this is by just filling up the lorry's trailer. If we fill it up with something like, well, wheat would be fine, but yeah, pellets, they must be heavy. 46 tons we weigh. I think this is going to sink like a lump of bread. No, wait, I mean a lump of lead. I apologise for the poor humour. It just comes naturally, and I'm told there's no cure. Okay, here we go. Right, we do have four-wheel drive on. Well, that's doing well. Surprisingly well. I wonder how well it would do going uphill. Or indeed without enhanced vehicle mod. Yeah, that is impressive. Especially as it is so heavy. Right, this might change things. Still doing it though, look at that. Switch off four-wheel drive. It made no difference. Yeah, that is a very heavy-duty truck. Wow. Must have some good tyres. I can't believe you can do that. Oh, slipping. You can see that only the rear wheels are digging because they're the drive wheels. It is impressive though, that is very impressive. Okay, one last test. I'm going to park in the middle of here. Oh, I don't need to park, it stopped itself. Okay, Okay, put it into forward drive. Thing is, there is a hard layer below this. But yep, that is stuck. You can't do it. What about diff lock? Yep, it's stuck. Right, well, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This is just game changing. Absolutely love this mod. The link is down below. I think Steam just made a weird noise. Possibly. But yeah, until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.